Imagine opening your web browser tomorrow, and instead of simply showing websites, it starts researching topics for you, summarizes long articles, compares products, books meetings, writes emails, and even completes tasks while you sit back and watch. That future isn't years away, it's already here. For more than a decade, choosing a browser was simple. Most people picked Google Chrome or Safari and never thought about it again. But today, a new browser war has begun. And this time, it isn't about who loads websites the fastest. It's about who builds the smartest browser. So why are so many new browsers appearing? Can they actually compete with Chrome? And which browser should you be using in 2026? Let's find out. To understand what's happening today, we need to go back a little. The first browser wars happened in the late 1990s when companies competed to become the main gateway to the internet. Back then, the battle was between browsers like Internet Explorer and Netscape. Later, Google Chrome entered the market and completely changed everything. Chrome was faster, simpler, and supported modern web technologies better than many competitors. Within just a few years, Chrome became the world's most popular browser. Apple users naturally preferred Safari because it was already installed on Macs, iPhones, and iPads. Microsoft introduced Edge after retiring Internet Explorer, while Mozilla Firefox continued attracting users who cared about privacy and open source software. For years, these browsers competed mainly on three things: speed, security, and compatibility. But today, those features are no longer enough. Artificial intelligence has completely changed what people expect from a browser. Instead of simply opening websites, users now want browsers that help them complete work faster. That's why nearly every major browser company is adding AI features. Let's start with Google Chrome. Chrome remains the world's most widely used browser, largely because of its speed, huge extension library, and seamless integration with Google's services like Gmail, Google Docs, Drive, and YouTube. Recently, Google has been integrating its Gemini AI directly into many of its products. This allows Chrome users to receive AI-powered summaries, writing assistants, and smarter search experiences. But Chrome also faces criticism. Many users worry about privacy because Google is one of the world's largest advertising companies. Since Google's business depends heavily on advertising, some users prefer browsers that collect less personal data. That's where Brave enters the conversation. Brave is built on the same Chromium engine as Chrome, meaning websites generally work exactly the same. However, Brave blocks ads and trackers by default. This not only improves privacy, but often makes websites load faster because unnecessary advertising scripts never run. Brave also includes optional private browsing features and even a built-in VPN for users who want additional security. For people who value privacy without giving up Chrome compatibility, Brave has become one of the strongest alternatives. Another interesting browser is Microsoft Edge. Years ago, Internet Explorer had a poor reputation, but modern Edge is completely different. Since it's also based on Chromium, websites work almost exactly like they do in Chrome. Microsoft has integrated its AI assistant Copilot directly into Edge. Users can summarize documents, ask questions about web pages, generate text, compare products, and receive writing assistance without leaving the browser. Because Edge comes pre-installed on Windows computers, millions of users already have access to these AI features without downloading anything new. Then there's Opera. Opera has always experimented with features before other browsers. Years ago, it introduced built-in messaging apps, battery-saving modes, and free VPN services. Today, Opera is focusing heavily on artificial intelligence. Its browser includes AI assistants capable of summarizing articles, generating content, answering questions, and helping users browse more efficiently. Opera believes the browser should become an intelligent assistant rather than just software for viewing websites. One of the newest names attracting attention is Arc Browser. Instead of simply adding AI features to traditional browser design, Arc completely reimagines how browsers should work. Tabs are organized differently. Workspaces replace cluttered windows, notes, folders, and productivity tools are integrated directly into the browser. Everything feels designed for people who spend hours working online. Arc is especially popular among designers, developers, students, and professionals looking for a more organized browsing experience. Then we have Vivaldi. Unlike browsers that prioritize simplicity, Vivaldi focuses on customization. Almost every part of the interface can be changed. Users can rearrange menus, customize shortcuts, split tabs, create advanced workspaces, and personalize nearly every aspect of the browser. For power users who enjoy fine control over their software, Vivaldi remains one of the most flexible browsers available. We also can't forget Firefox. Mozilla Firefox has long positioned itself as the independent alternative to browsers controlled by giant technology companies. Firefox emphasizes privacy, open source development, and user control. While it doesn't always receive as much attention as Chrome or Edge, millions of users continue choosing Firefox because they appreciate its commitment to protecting user privacy. So why are browsers suddenly becoming so much smarter? The answer is simple. The browser has become where most people work. Think about your daily routine. You check email, watch videos, attend meetings, edit documents, shop online, use social media, manage finances, research information. Most of these activities happen inside a browser. If AI can save even a few minutes during each task, those small improvements quickly become significant. Imagine researching a new laptop. Instead of opening 20 different tabs and reading every review yourself, an AI browser could summarize expert opinions, compare specifications, explain differences, and recommend the best option based on your budget. Or imagine reading a 50-page research paper. Instead of spending an hour reading every section, your browser could summarize the key findings in seconds. This is why many experts believe browsers are becoming AI operating systems rather than simple web applications. Another major trend is AI agents. Today's AI usually answers questions. Tomorrow's AI may complete tasks independently. Imagine asking your browser to plan a vacation. Instead of simply showing search results, it could compare flights, hotels, weather forecasts, reviews, transportation options, and attractions before presenting a complete travel plan. Some companies are already building toward that future. Security is also becoming more important. Cyber attacks, phishing scams, fake websites, and online fraud continue increasing every year. Modern browsers now use AI to detect suspicious websites, identify dangerous downloads, and warn users before they visit potentially harmful pages. This makes browsers not only smarter, but also safer. Of course, there are challenges. Adding AI features requires enormous computing power. Some AI processing happens in the cloud, meaning user requests may be sent to company servers. That raises important privacy questions. Users want helpful AI features without sacrificing control over their personal information. Different browser companies are taking different approaches to solving this balance. Competition is also benefiting users. When one browser introduces a useful feature, competitors quickly respond with similar innovations. This cycle drives faster development across the entire industry. In many ways, today's browser competition looks similar to what happened with smartphones. Years ago, phones mainly made calls. Today they're cameras, GPS devices, gaming consoles, wallets, translators, and AI assistants. Browsers are undergoing a similar transformation. They're evolving from simple internet windows into intelligent digital assistants. So which browser should you choose? If you're deeply connected to Google's ecosystem, Chrome remains an excellent option. If privacy matters most, Brave or Firefox may be better choices. If you work heavily inside Microsoft Office, Edge offers impressive AI integration. If productivity is your priority, Arc provides one of the most innovative browsing experiences available. And if you enjoy customization, Vivaldi gives you almost unlimited control. The good news is that switching browsers has never been easier. Most browsers can automatically import your bookmarks, passwords, history, and settings within just a few minutes. That means trying a new browser no longer feels like starting over. Looking ahead, experts believe browsers will continue changing rapidly. Future browsers may automatically organize information, perform research, complete online purchases, write reports, schedule meetings, and interact with websites almost like human assistants. Instead of typing every search yourself, you'll simply describe your goal, and the browser will handle the rest. That's why today's browser war isn't really about Chrome versus Safari anymore. It's about who can build the smartest digital assistant for the internet. The companies that succeed won't necessarily have the fastest browser. They'll have the browser that saves users the most time. And in today's world, time may be the most valuable feature any browser can offer. If you enjoyed this video and want more simple, fact-based explanations of the latest AI, technology, and future innovations, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.